You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?
Alright guys, I'm currently at my dad's house and standing out in front of it, and I'm finna walk down to one of the ponds that I fish in and show y'all like where I fish at and what I do. And I'm coming up on one of the smaller ponds that I fish. I usually just catch brim out of it. I don't know, it's not that cold outside today. It was pretty cold yesterday, but I think like last Saturday whenever I was at my cousin's, whenever I filmed that Chubby Bunny challenge in the hot Cheetos, it was like 60-70 degrees outside. Right now I'm at the first pond and it's not looking so hot. There's a lot of vegetation. Yeah, it's not looking so good. It's not that big, and so we're gonna walk down here to this other pond. It's a little bit bigger, and these ponds that I'm at right now aren't the ones where I caught that. Like it was like a 5 or 6 pound bass. Didn't get official weight on it, and we're gonna walk up over here. People throwing beer bottles down, and right there I've caught plenty of brim, and we're walking up on this pond right here. Show y'all where I fish at. I catch a lot of brim where I fish at, but I've caught small bass, like half pounders. Pound is the biggest I've caught out of this one. Now this one's a little bit bigger. It goes down there to the other street. Usually I fish about right here, and I cast right beside that stick, and I just let it sit there and jig it up, let it sink, jig it up, let it sink, and that'll usually get me a bite. And I usually just walk around the whole pond, and whenever I first started fishing here, I fished right here where it curves in where the ground fell in at, and I would stand right here, and I had like a little quick draw, and I had a bobber on it, and I'd throw it out there and it'd sit right in there, or I would drop it about like a couple feet off. But whenever I would cast it out, I'd catch big brim. But whenever I was just casting right here off the bank, I'd catch just like small brim and bluegill. I'll have to get closer, but I catch a lot of brim right here in this little U right here. It's not that deep. None of these ponds are very deep. They're good. They come up to, like my little brother got in one of them, and it came up to like his, like, I don't know, it came up to like right at his chest. And then here's this stick here. Zoom fire, like, it's about right there. I'll catch fish. Pretty nice sized brim, and that's about cast about like right there. And not very big ones though. But yeah. And I'll get back to y'all whenever I'm in the back pond. Peace. Stuff. I did a video on this bottle I made in Fishing Club. Y'all may remember it. I brought it and I didn't bring any baits or weights or anything, but I got a hook on it and it's here. And I'll show it whenever I get in the house. I'm almost there. Alright guys, I'm back, and kinda not wanting to go. Yeah, that sounds really bright. Bet that's bad. Yeah. I really don't want to go out on this golf course fun, because last time I was out here I got kicked off. But I'd do anything for you too. Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's walk through the backyard. Ducks. See those ducks? I don't know if you can see them. sucks. Ground's mushy. I didn't even think it rained. We're walking out here. Here's where I caught my first fish in this little section right here. I was sitting right here. And I was bringing away and I was casting. And I cast over there to the other side and I was reeling in. And let's see how good I could get this. I was about right in there. And I got it. Jumped out of the water, got my top water, and just crushed it. And we're gonna walk down here. This video is not, and I caught fish right there, brim mainly. That's usually, if I'm fishing on that side, that's where I bring my fish up at, because these hills are pretty high. There ain't many golfers out today, that's good. I see one, but here's where I caught that 6-pound bass, if you remember what it looked like. I was right here and it was chasing a little bluegill right here next to shore. I saw it come up and everything. And then I was finna pick it up I was finna pick my bait up out of the water and it crushed it. I was like, whoa. It was pretty amazing. And I've walked all the way around this whole pond. And back and caught plenty of fish, plenty of brim and stuff. Yeah. And I'm gonna start vlogging, taking like videos of my life and stuff, cause I'm on Christmas break this week. We got Christmas coming up on Sunday and Christmas Eve and all that, and I'm gonna film all week, probably upload every other day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a video every day. I don't know yet. We're coming back on the house and I'll probably stay outside and do an outro. Say goodbye to y'all guys and stuff. Depends how long I've been. I might just go back out front. God, this ground. Whoa! Oh, I gotta show y'all something. I just walked in. Let me get off of this grass. Stupid moles. Messing yard up, man. But like I said, I think I said I was at my dad's earlier. I don't know. But yeah, it's a big old. I stepped into the yard, got my shoes all dirty, man. Dang. There's ponds all the way around this golf course, and I came to one, and it had like a little waterfall in the middle of it, like shooting out water. And I was sitting there, I was fishing in it, and I didn't know what happened. I guess my hook was too small or too big. I don't know. But like, it jumped out of the water. It was a big bass. So I'm guessing my hook was too small, and I didn't set the hook quick enough, and it spit the hook. And so I was sitting there, and I was kind of mad because I lost this fish. It was pretty big, and I was mad. And then that's whenever I got kicked off the first time. So I came back down the cart path for the golf cart. That's whenever I caught that. And then this dude, as I was taking it off the hook, I was mouthing it, and I was recording. I didn't record it good, so I didn't upload it to YouTube or nothing. And he came up to me. I recorded the whole thing on my phone. And he came up to me. He was being real mean. And he was like, I bet you're keeping those fish and eating them, ain't you? He said, and then he was like, I bet you're catching those small fish in the front pond and bringing it back here, so these fish in this pond can get big. I was like, no, I catch and release everything I catch: brim, small fish, big fish, medium fish, like any fish I catch, unless I'm like at the Mississippi River or Tennessee or like a river. I mean, those things are full of fish, or like at the Kentucky Lake or anything like that. I mean, I'm gonna keep it if it's a good size, but I'm not gonna keep these fish in these small ponds. I mean, I don't even eat bass. I eat catfish, and that's about it. I've never just really ate a whole bunch of bass in my life. I don't know, he was being, like, it was uncalled for the way he acted. I know it was. And it was uncalled for. And yeah, I'll get to y'all guys tomorrow. Probably start it pretty early. I got a late
Do
start.
something
It's
or
like,
just stand there and
I
bleed.
said, it was like 4 o'clock. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Peace.